So imagine if cafe had 2 graphs on the E, it would be cafe A.
Cafe.
Cafe A.
Cafe.
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 So nanometer is an
What?
So if someone asks you what's a nanometer, you go
I feel like half the facts in this series are bullshit.
Obviously.
And it's very hard to tell which ones are which.
That's the genius.
It's the key, really, of this series. We're not educational.
Hello, welcome back to all of the mods.
Hello, Sjin.
Hello,
Duncan.
Hello, Duncan.
How are you guys doing?
The science zone. So last episode we had a couple of problems with Duncan's basic voltaic piles.
It's fine. I figured it out. I
have
had
piles?
to change. So
Sorry
it's
to
a
hear
very
that.
dark block, right?
You have to
So-
shift right click with your hands.
So I couldn't tell that this was blue, but if I
Yeah.
shift right click, it kind of went dark red. So now that's outputting. So
Man.
it's actually working now.
Imagine how Rythian would have to deal with this.
Oh my god.
He'd have some serious problems. He's a bit colorblind. So.
Yeah, he suffers from...
So now it's powered by both of them, so it should be able to mine a lot. Now let's see if we can find Sheldon. I probably should have done this before I set it up.
We're just waiting on that Enderium, Duncan, to get the hamburger up and running.
Delete all this stuff. Deleting all this. Oh, that was Sheldonite. Oh, wow, damn it.
I'll get some more casing, Lewis, and I'll start encasing.
Okay,
rest of
I'm
the
making
thing.
some more. I'm doing sort of depleted fuel management. We've got a lot of this uranium, tiny clumps of uranium.
We do.
We can make it into depleted uranium, which is useful as shielding. And I think if you take depleted uranium, it's not really very radioactive. I think it's a little bit radioactive, but I think it's had all the fissionable stuff taken out, actually.
Fissile. Fissile?
Fissionable, yeah.
Fissionable.
All the 235. Useful. I'm going to make some more of these depleted uranium plates.
All right.
Because I think we're going to need some for more hazmat stuff.
We've done all the layers, right, of this hamburger. We're just waiting for the...
Just the Enderium.
Right.
Yeah. I suppose we could have made a thing that doesn't use that, a more sensible setup.
No, this is a good one. Like, we're going to need this stuff anyway. I reckon it's good. I reckon we're good.
Okay. It's 27 Sheldonite ore. Now I just need to move it, I guess.
Sheldonite.
The whole thing.
So the Enderium is on the bottom and the top.
I'd really like to move these nuclear reprocessors to somewhere else, Sjin. To the new area I built.
Do it then.
So I built an area upstairs for the
Why
nuclear
don't you?
fuel reprocessing. Why don't I? Yeah, do you know what? Maybe I will.
Do
Yeah,
it.
you
Do
should.
it.
Maybe I will.
Maybe I will.
Do we have a fission controller for this reactor?
Yes, I made one. Where do you want me to put it?
Don't know. Anywhere that works, really. I suppose the same places as on the test reactor.
Yeah. So like in the middle underneath?
Yeah, maybe.
The step. I've made some glass if you need fission reactor glass, Sjin, for the walls.
I've got...
Transparent fission reactor casing?
Yeah, I've got a stack of that now and I'm
Okay.
just filling up the sides.
Cool. Well, we've got enough of that then. I think we might have doubled down on it a bit, but...
Doesn't keep its side configs when you break it, annoyingly.
We'll make another reactor at some point.
It'll be grand.
Another reactor?
Well, we'll probably make a fusion reactor next.
Maniac.
Oh, yeah. We can make a fusion core. So if you press L and you look at the NuclearCraft quests, we're storming through them at a reasonable rate. There is star in a box, which is craft a fusion core, but it says before that, we're going to need an electrolyzer,
Oh.
All right.
which I think is how you make things like, what's it called? That stuff. Powerade.
Gatorade.
Lucozade. Stuff that's heavy in
All the aids.
electrolytes.
Yeah, electrolytes.
But it's actually very calorific. 'Cause it's not that electrolyte.
You can get water with it as well.
It's
It's heavy though.
heavy water.
Why
So-
can't I pick this up? There we go.
Thorium-230, I've put it through the isotope separator.
Okay.
It makes this stuff called depleted thorium block, which if you put it in a decay generator,
Yeah.
it turns it into lead. So
That's-
so that is like...
Bad.
So it's like devolving it.
Well, no,
into
that's like the useless stuff, like the depleted... So all the good active thorium has come out,
Oh, okay.
and instead what we're going to do is we're going to take thorium-232, which is what we need. We're going to make this stuff called TBU fuel. Now, I think this means thorium breeder to uranium fuel, right? I think this in practice is much more of a complicated and incredibly dangerous process. But I'm just going to whack this in the fission reactor.
See what
Hopefully it's not going to
happens.
overheat it. And what this will do is we'll make not very much energy
No.
and quite a lot of rads. But it should turn it into uranium.
It says base process time 120 minutes. Does that mean this lasts 2 hours?
Maybe. So I think
that
what we
good?
might need is like a breeder reactor, Sjin.
Breeder.
Yeah, so for example, a smaller reactor. So we can use the prototype reactor as the breeder, but we can make a small one. And the idea is that takes all of our thorium and slowly burns it and converts it slowly into uranium.
Ah.
And then that uranium we can use then to power other things.
So we get a little bit of power on the side, but the reactor is being used to just change the fuel.
Yes, and so when that TBU fuel gets sorted out, we get uranium-235 and neptunium-236 and neptunium-237, which we can use to make depleted Neptunian blocks, which will again turn into lead. When we put them in the decatur. Now that doesn't actually happen, I don't think, in reality. Well, maybe it does. I don't know. I'm not actually familiar with the chemistry of Neptunium.
This is definitely not going to last 2 hours, is it?
Why?
It's already at like 2 nodules.
Yeah, it looks like it's going quicker already than that, which is good. In my
Is that good? Because you want it to last 2 hours, don't you?
Well, depends.
We're going to have to pipe in and out of this thing, I think, Sjin. So I'm going to have to just rig it all into the crazy piping that I have in this factory.
No, it sounds good, but be very careful. Well, no, that's not going to overheat, is it, reactor?
Well, that's the thing. Like, what I don't want to do, congrats on your achieve, Duncan,
Thank you.
is to end up having... What I would like in my ideal mind is to have a system that makes all nuclear fuels out of anything that we got going. So like a Neptunium refinery, a plutonium refinery, all of these things, okay, like automatically crafting table benches in the reprocessing area up here.
Yeah.
So all the nuclear fuel that's spent and comes out of the reactors goes into this sealed off area where it is refined and turned into more nuclear fuel, which is then pumped back into the nuclear reactors again. Okay, and so that will keep them flowing. But the danger of that is that if it's like a mixed fuel, it's like, you know, if it's like high energy fuel or quick burning or low burning or like speed, different fuel types going into the same reactor, it might overheat and melt down. So I'm wondering, we should give it a try, basically. But I mean, I'm sure if they did the maths, right?
They
know.
did the math.
Like if like in an actual nuclear power plant, if it worked anywhere nearly like this, which it completely doesn't, citation needed, it would be like you'd be able to figure out what went in, right? So you'd do the math, you'd be like, okay, so we got 1 ton of uranium ore is going to give us this much uranium, and it's going to break down to this, then we're going to reprocess this, and it's going to give us this. Like if we put a ton of thorium through, it's going to put through this amount of plutonium, this amount of uranium, this amount of neptunium, whatever.
Yeah.
And then you'd just be able to work that out. You'd be like, okay, I can math out how hot it's going to be at what time when I put the fuels in and stuff.
Right.
But because we're just having it sort of all go in automated randomly, you know, there's only 3 of us. We haven't got like hundreds of people. We're not like a government enterprise. We
should hire some
employ Homer
underlings.
Simpson to like watch the nuclear reactor the whole time.
We should do. Well, can we train like a monkey to do it, or
We
like
just leave the door open. We can bring some zombies in, shit. Have them.
yeah, just park them up.
Just get one of those nodding birds. That's what Homer did.
That would probably
seemed
work.
to do the job.
Well, it did until it didn't, you know.
Well, yeah.
It did until it didn't. Well said.
Because it fell over, though, right? It wasn't like Homer's fault. It was
The bird
bird's fault.
failed. Yeah. Fell asleep on the job.
Yeah.
It's the bird's fault.
Always blame the bird. It's going to be amazing, Duncan, when you come back to this factory and see what me and Lewis have been doing for all this time.
Although he's
recently.
weirdly, like, we couldn't actually even do this if Duncan wasn't getting all the mats.
That's true.
Because
That's true.
The amount of mats we need to get started is ridiculous.
I got you 3 voltaic piles, Duncan, ready for your consumption.
Oh, man, I didn't need that.
He's
I
got
just wanted
piles.
that one recharged.
Sorry to hear that.
He's got 3 piles.
That one got me 2 stacks.
Go on.
Use the other one.
Well, you'll take 3 because we don't need them really here.
All right, sure.
Craft
It's all
tier
good.
1. Let's have a look at this. All right, looks like it needs power. I guess I want it to make plutonium. Right, it's just
Plutonium.
plutonium.
Is it from Pluto?
No. Yeah. That's where they first found it.
Cool.
Really?
No.
Oh no, because no one's been to Pluto.
They might have
No one's been
found
to
it with a
plutonium.
telescope. Lead, platinum, and resonant. And have you guys used the lead I sent over?
Use some of it. Why?
I need some back to make Enderium.
Oh, okay. Well, actually,
there's loads of lead. Yeah, loads of it.
I found a node when I was doing my old Feed the City farm thing. I found a node of uranium, and that is basically my uranium, actually.
Oh, interesting.
Not uranium, but it can be uranium if you.
Well, if you want me to spend another 2 episodes doing this, then that's fine.
I'd love that. Can we do that? Can we make that happen?
So I set up an excavator on that node.
Oh, you did? You
and
done
it's
that?
60% uranium and it's 40% lead.
Okay.
So there should be like stacks and stacks of lead ore.
Right. Well, yeah.
How many?
So where is it?
How many lead is there in lead ore?
Can you send it over? And this is closer to me. Where is it?
It's over by my farm.
How much lead do you want, Duncan? By the way,
A stack.
One stack.
Well, a stack and a bit.
Have you
I
it's
think.
in here?
Actually, how much do I need per?
Oh, here's some bars. Is bars okay?
Yeah, bars will be fine.
I'll put like.
I
64
need
bars in
maybe a
here.
bit more than 64. Actually, hang on. Let me just.
Well,
double
there's
check.
120.
Oh man, that's plenty.
I've got another 60 here if you want, because I had some in my diamond backpack. I've still got 33 in here.
Okay.
Just shout if you need
If it's
more.
anything like the blend, it will need I think 3 lead per bar. Okay. We'll see what I can do.
Right. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to rig up this. Okay. I'm going to take the reprocessor. So we've got 2 things: the separator and the reprocessor. They both do different things. So the separator is at the start of the process. The reprocessor is at the end of the process. So these 2 should really be in different places, I think. But they do make similar things. That's the thing. So maybe I should have them together.
Why do you bother processing it all and then reprocessing it right at the end?
Well, the fuel that comes out needs to be reprocessed. You see.
I see.
Oh, very good.
The fuel that comes out needs to be processed again. Further processing is required. Moving away from logistical pipes, is that okay, Sjin?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they're boring.
I like them, but if you don't, that's fine. Logistical pipes, what do you mean?
The logistical pipes that you used to use, the iron logistical pipes.
Iron logistical? You mean the cable? Power cable?
No, like the ones that transfer, your choice of transfer pipe.
Oh, from the yeah, absolutely, yeah. Well, that's a choice.
It is. I choose not to use it.
Absolutely.
Well, I respect your freedom to choose. We are living in a democracy. And if you want to vote for
Are we?
different cables, then I'm all for that.
Okay, fuel, isotopes separate. So
I'd like to put
isotopes
myself
separators.
forward as king of the democracy.
You want to be a cable, do you?
Yeah.
An unusual
Congratulations,
request.
you're a cable.
Oh.
An unusual request.
Very unusual, but I'll take it. I respect.
We're not judgmental here.
Yellow dye, wool. I'm making a hat. I'm going to make a radiation hat. Actually, no, I think the chest's like the most important thing, isn't it?
25 blocks of lead. Okay, that should be enough for now.
Right. Well, maybe I should put this higher.
Well, we need that Enderium, Duncan. You
Yeah, I'm
almost got
working on it! Oh my god!
Good, okay. Very
It's
good.
really hard to make!
I can imagine. Sounds it.
It's all right, Sjin. Don't worry.
Ah!
There's no rush. We're enjoying. Look, chill, relax, guys.
Did you make a decay hastener, Lewis?
I didn't. No, I don't even know what that is actually.
It's just it
Is it a way
hastens
to-
decay.
no shit.
Is it a way to make stuff decay faster?
Let me tell you what a decay hastener is. Decay hastener is a machine added by NuclearCraft. The decay hastener speeds the process of nuclear decay, turning one isotope into another. Using the decay hastener, reactor byproducts can be converted into safe materials, such as converting waste thorium-232 into lead, or into materials used in other reactions. For example, californium-252 into thorium-252.
Wonder where they found that. California.
Oh,
I think they found it in Spain,
Yeah,
actually.
probably.
It might just be named after the labs where all the science was done.
Yeah, or maybe the guy was from California. He's like, you know what? I'm going to props the homeland.
A lot of times that is the case.
Fist bump, bro.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's after our hometown.
All right, I've discovered Bristolium. Said no one ever. And never will. No one from Bristol will discover. I hand on the Bible. Nobody from Bristol will ever discover an element.
A new element. Yeah, I mean, actually, do you know there's a good chance that's not going to happen. These days,
They
new
can make
elements
new
are
ones.
only made in incredibly high.
Didn't you hear about the new Bristol Hadron Collider?
Got some copper pipes and some magnets, and they've just been hustling iron through it.
We drove a tractor
Look,
around a field real far.
If Tony Stark can make a new element in his basement with like random tubes he had lying around,
Got a
then
couple of
someone in
tractors.
Bristol can.
No, well, no. no. A couple of tractors, we call them hadrons. We got a big old rig here.
Crash them together, get a new element.
You do, yeah. I got some Bristolian the other day.
There's 1,500 iron underneath the base. I'm mining it now.
1,500. It's common, isn't it?
Yeah, it's bloody everywhere. I mean, the core of the Earth is made of it.
Just want to put a straw down there.
Yeah.
Suck up all that iron. Oh, yeah. They should do that. Someone should make a Minecraft mod called the Straw Mod, which is where you suck up all the liquid elements from the Earth's core.
Oh, right, like all the lava.
Yeah, it'd be a cool sci-fi mod, actually.
Straw mod.
Straw mod.
I mean, it'd just be iron, though.
Well, it's tech, though. It's also lava and milkshake.
Lava's not really an element, though, is it?
Milkshake.
Milkshake's an element.
Do
Lava could be an
we
element.
want to upgrade our universal cables? Probably. I'll have to go and do that. But then again, like the high energy ones are more upstairs, so I'll only have to replace like the upper floor.
Oh my god, Enderium takes a long time to cool.
How long is a long time?
20 minutes. 20 hours.
Give or take.
I mean, I've got like blocks of it now, though. It's in the smeltery. I just need to get out.
Wonderful.
Let's see how my thorium breeding has gone. Let's see.
I need
Is
more
it gone?
casting basins.
Yeah, I bred some thorium, guys.
Holy
I
smokes.
don't understand this breeding thing. How are you breeding it? Is
So
the
basically,
thorium,
I
is it like
just-
a male and female thorium? Are they like getting it on?
I'm irradiating thorium
Right.
and turning it into uranium, basically, so it can be used for nuclear fuel. So rather than having to dig uranium ore, I'm digging thorium ore and turning it into uranium via alchemy,
Goodness.
changing its element.
That's what we're doing, Duncan. We're on the cutting edge.
We're alchemists, nuclear alchemists.
Yeah.
We're alchemists. Like Sting is an Englishman in New York. We are nuclear alchemists in a nuclear power plant.
See, watch, if I reprocess this bad boy, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna make reprocess products.
Reprocess products.
Whoa.
Right. And then we'll pour it. We'll make sure the products go into here. Yeah. Okay. So we want.
All about the product.
Oh, we're gonna need so many of these crafters. Holy shit!
Yeah?
I'm gonna need one for every single product. This is gonna need a wall of crafters. I only built 5. In fact, I only built 1.
What, the crafter can only do one craft per thing?
No. Well, no. I'm gonna need a different. The crafter can only have 1 recipe, I think.
Oh.
Well, maybe it could have more. Actually, I think it could have loads of recipes, but I feel like I only want it to be doing the 1 recipe. You know?
Yeah.
And each crafter is processing like each nuclear fuel. This is going to be a serious danger in case of ligma. Danger risk of ligma.
That's why you want your big hazmat suits.
Yeah.
Did you get any iron?
I've got my pants on anymore. I've got some iron. Yeah. How much do you need?
Just toss me a stack.
Have you checked for blocks of it?
No, there's no blocks.
Really? Okay.
Just running back and forth, just giving you things. Okay, iron.
It's
I'm on
okay
it.
because you're just waiting for stuff to cool, right?
Well, no, I'm still gonna pour them out and.
I'll have a sleep. All
right, I got 175 iron so far. It's in the chest. Bam. I'm ready to give you your first Enderium block. It's also in the ender chest. There
One
you go.
block.
It's happening.
Chill, Sjin.
That is enough
You're
for...
a slave driver.
No, I'm not. It wasn't like a complaint. I was just verifying what you said.
That's enough for one of the coolers.
The first block is made. I'm waiting on the others to cool. Okay.
Holy smokes.
2 more. 3 more. 3 more pouring.
We have our
Your first cooler?
first Enderium cooler.
Hooray!
I'm going to go plug it in.
Oh, yeah. Heck to the yeah. Okay.
Oh, there we go.
18 pearls.
Uranium is being manufactured. Okay, so this works. This does work, and this is what I wanted it to do. So I need to find out which is the. Can I just try? Okay, I'll insert, and I need to get a filter, and I need to put on this filter only uranium-233, and then it will fill this up with uranium-233. That'll make uranium-233, which then I can make into uranium LEU-233.
Oh, I did have enough.
fuel.
Okay.
Wow,
Guys.
I'm going to need 1 million crafters. Okay, it's going to take ages to set up.
Oh.
Excited. I'm
I
excited.
gave you 9, right? Okay, so I've got another 54 Enderium bars here. And there's
54?
more being made. Yep.
You got 54 Enderium bars.
There you go, and the chest.
We don't need that much.
How'd you get 54?
Because I smelted that many blocks. They were all cooling.
There you go, Sjin. If you make the
Wow.
coolers.
Oh, that's it. This is enough.
I'm still making more. Shall I stop?
No.
Okay.
We're missing 1 bar of Enderium to finish the reactor.
Well, it's cooling as you speak. I'll go and get it. Oh, yeah. They take a long time to cool. They're a very hot liquid.
They're very,
Wow.
very
Okay.
cool. But
I've
hot.
got another 9 blocks. 9 bars, rather.
9 bars. Toss it in.
Just gonna get heading over there
Oh,
now.
Sjin, you've got your full radiation suit. You look great.
Almost.
Yeah, have you got the boots?
How good do I
You're
look?
invisible. Your head's invisible.
Oh,
but, I mean,
It's because he's holding
Wow.
the laser.
fairly
Probably.
normal.
I haven't
you
got
go.
the boots. I haven't got
The
the
bars
boots.
are in the chest.
But legs and chest is enough to keep me alive.
Yeah, keep you protected.
The iron's in there too if you want it.
Oh, here we go. Oh, I'm about to go plug in the coolers. It was 8 total, right, that we needed?
Yeah,
4 and
yeah.
4.
4 at the top, 4 at the bottom.
And
And
that
then see
was
if it
it.
makes the multi-block, I guess.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god,
Boom.
oh my god, oh my god, it's so exciting.
Boom. Boom. And now I'll just plug in the casing around the edge. Like so. And it was at the very top as well, the top patty.
Yes, the toppest patty.
1, 2,
Your buddy.
3, 4, and now casing to cover the reactor in a nice gluten-free bun.
Why gluten-free?
We got it! We got it! We got it! Ooh!
Is it working?
This is going to... It's correct. We just need the fuel now. We need the fuel.
Okay, well, I'll make some next time. It's very radioactive and dangerous. Well, yeah, I
Oh.
can make some next time.
So we'll need to, instead of carrying the fuel, we'll need to maybe just make a pipe and push it.
I think we should pipe it all in, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's a really good point. We shouldn't be touching this fuel.
No, I don't want to handle it any longer, Sjin.
Okay, well, join us next time when we finally take a bite out of the hamburger.
Oh yeah.
All right, see you then.
Bye.
See ya. Bye.